Rings of Power Season 2 has a trailer. I've got a reaction. Let's take a look at both of them next. Hey everyone, it's the Outlaw John Rocha. How you doing on this Tuesday? Hope you're waking up well and looking forward to the day and the rest of the week here. I'm certainly excited to take a look at this first official trailer here. Yeah, official teaser trailer rather for the Lord of the Rings, the Rings of Power Season 2. You know, I watched that Season 1 recently, just a couple of months ago, catching up on all of it, and I enjoyed it. Now, yes, are there holes, are there issues overall, or some of the stuff that they were making it, was some cheesy aspects of it in certain spots? Yes, but overall, I kind of enjoyed the storytelling. I enjoyed the way it was going. I liked the cast a lot, really enjoyed all of the performances for the most part throughout the whole series. So I was excited to see that there was a second season coming and what we were going to get with the way it ended. I don't want to spoil anything because some of you may be watching this who haven't seen Season 1, but you're curious to watch Season 1. Let's just say that if you've seen the Lord of the Rings trilogy, the first one, you've certainly got everything you need to know about what goes on in the first season of Rings of Power. So with Season 2 happening, certainly we got to find out what happens with Galadriel, with Elrond, with a certain person who shall not be named. I know that's a different franchise, but you know who I'm talking about. And another person who you want to name who is not named in Season 1, but we all know his name, and we all suspect that's his name there at the end of Season 1. It also ends with a Harfoot going on an adventure, and the Harfoot, of course, sitting in for the hobbits on that particular story. So let's not waste any more time, and let's take a look at this teaser trailer here for the Rings of Power Season 2. Oh, wow, there's Mordor!
Ancient and powerful, has returned.
Prepare yourselves.
Oh, wow. Oh! Yes, sir! That feels very similar to Lord of the Rings. A crew. Oh,
Worms his way inside your mind.
oh man.
The crest of him slithers in.
I think he has been here. I think he's been here among us all along.
Oh, wow. Oh, there he is. Oh, August 29th. Okay.
Every soul in Middle-earth is in peril.
Oh! Ah, there they go. There's the Rings of Power. Oh.
He's Sauron.
All right, now we're saying his name. Well, I guess they did say his name in the first season, but I didn't want to ruin anything. But if they're going to say it in the trailer, then you know what we're talking about. Oh, good stuff. All right. I liked that first trailer. That was good. Got me excited that they're on the right path here in Season 2 and that they're going to dive in further into the Sauron conflict here with Galadriel. Remember, I mean, he made that whole strong pitch at near the end of the season there. Like, we could rule together if we both have the crowns. You'll soften my impulses or soften. I mean, it's almost like Michael Corleone telling Kay, like, "Hey, come be with me. I need you to be with me. I need you, Kay." And she's like, "Okay, but like, if as long as you try to do good things, sure, I'll try to do good things." So Kay went along with it. Galadriel clearly didn't. And then, of course, Elrond found out what was going on, but he kept it under wraps as well. But now they're all hoping for the best, as good people normally do. Unfortunately, they hope for the best, but that's where evil usually thrives, is good people hoping for the best instead of coming after them harder to stop it from happening. But clearly, we're going to see how the power of Sauron grows here in this second season. Just from the opening dialogue there, hearing how he creeps in and slides in. This is very similar to how people talk about the evil of Sauron in the Tolkien books, and also shades a little bit of Smeagol, of Gollum there, this idea of what the ring does, and certainly he forges that ring by the end of the first season. So how is that ring going to come into play in all of this, and how are the elves' rings of power going to come into play in all this? Going to be real curious to see. But look, they're sparing no expense. These fight scenes look fantastic. The imagery here, the cinematography, the direction looks pretty badass. We got the dwarves back, the elves back, the Harfoots back, all of that happening in this particular trailer. And then, of course, Sauron being named and seeing the power of him growing throughout this trailer. So I'm real excited to see what we're going to get here in season 2 coming out of this trailer, because there's a lot clearly of the lore and the mythology that they're going to explore here and dive into. And for people like me who have a cursory knowledge, and, having read the books, having watched the movies more than a few times, no matter what my issues are with them, I'm always curious to learn more and see more and connect to it more, and hopefully they accomplish that here in this particular season. And I'm always a fan of seeing more of Galadriel, of Morfydd Clark. Really enjoyed her in that first season, and Elrond, Robert Aramayo, their chemistry, their connections, I've really enjoyed throughout that first season. So gonna be curious to see how much more that's gonna develop here in this second season as well, and how much of the stuff that's alluded to in the books about their relationship and their connection, and about the elves as well, will be touched on here, and of course the orcs. So, well, what'd you think? Did you guys like this trailer? Did it excite you? Or were you not a fan of season 1, and maybe this trailer makes you think, okay, maybe they've solved some stuff from season 2? Because sometimes you have to understand, season 1s of shows sometimes spend a lot of time just like kind of laying the groundwork so that they can just really jump off of that and go forward. So I'm curious to see what you all think coming out of this trailer for season 2. Do you feel like maybe they've fixed some of those issues that you felt you had problems with in season 1, and now you're kind of excited to see what they're going to get in season 2? And if you like season 1, do you feel like they're going even further into the right directions that you enjoyed about season 1 with this teaser trailer? Let me know down in the comment section below. Hit a like on this video, share it on your social media, and hey, more than anything else, please subscribe to the channel down below. Hit that subscribe button, hit that bell button. And if you want to support all we got going on here on the channel, head on over to the Patreon, patreon.com/John Rocha, and see all the multiple tiers and benefits you get for supporting us here on the Outlaw Nation. All right, this one's coming out August 29th. I'm sure I'll have reviews. Maybe I can convince Rachel Cushing to do the reviews with me. We shall see. And I'll talk to you next time with another brand new trailer reaction video here on the Outlaw Nation.